Bandeham Shri Guru Shiyata Parakamalam Shri Gurun Vaishnavam Scha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sagana Raghunatam Vitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Sabadutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Paran Sahagana Lalita Shivishakam Vitam Scha Om Ajnana Timarandasya Gyanajana Shalakya Chakshuram Militam Yena Tasma Shri Gurave Namah Gorva Bhistam Supurakam Gurganara Sesha Sambhushitam Chintya Chintya Samasta Veda Nipanam Shri Rupa Patanagam Govinda Bidam Ujwalam Bharatanum Bhaktyan Vitam Sundaram Mande Vishwa-gurun Sha Divyat Bhagavat Prem Noe Bija Pranam Devam Divyatanam Suchanda Varanam Balarka Chelanchitam Sandrananda Puram Sadeka Varanam Vairagya Vidyambudim Sri Siddhanta Nidhim Subhakti Lasitam Saraswatanam Baram Bandetam Shubhanam Madeka Sharanam Nyashishvara Shridaram Mansha Kopatarubhyasya Kripa Sindhu Bhyevacha Patitanam Pavenibhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namah Namo Mahabaranyaya Krishna Prema Pradayate Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya Namane Gauratavishe Namah. So we're hearing from the Srimad Bhagavad Gita, the hidden treasure of the Sweet Absolute, with translation and commentary by Srila Bhakti Rakshidhar Dev Goswami Maharaj, translation into English by Sri Swarupananda Prabhu. And then we are in chapter 11, Vishva-rupa-darshana-yoga, the vision of the universal form. And on verse number 35. Sanjaya uvacha etat shrutva vachanam keshavasya kritanjalir vepa mana giriti namaskritva bhuya evaha krishnam samadgadam bita pranamya. Sanjaya said, hearing these words of the Lord, the trembling Arjuna bowed his head, placing the palms of his hands together in prayer. With fearful heart, bowing again, he spoke falteringly. Sanjaya said, hearing these words of the Lord, the trembling Arjuna bowed his head, placing the palms of his hands together in prayer. With a fearful heart, bowing again, he spoke falteringly. Arjuna vacha stane rishikesha tava prakirtya jagat pravishyati anurajatecha rakshamsi bitani disho dravanti sarve namashyanti cha siddha sangha. Arjuna said, O Rishikesha, it is fitting that the whole world joyfully sings your glories with love. The demons flee, scattering in all directions, and the perfected beings offer obeisance to you. Kasmachatena nameran mahatman gariyase brahmanopi adikartre ananta devesha jagan nivasa Tvam aksharam sad asat tat paramyat. And, O gracious one, how would they not bow to you, the worshipable creator of even the creator, Lord Brahma, O infinite God of gods, O abode of the universe? You are the manifest, the unmanifest, the supreme imperishable. Tvam adideva purusha puranas Tvam asya vishvasya param nidhanam vedasi vedyam shaparam shadama tvaya tatam vishvam anantarupa. You are the eternal origin of all. You are the eternal origin of all the demigods and the only refuge of this universe. You alone are the knower and the knowable and the supreme abode. O Lord of infinite forms, the entire universe is pervaded by you. You are the eternal origin of all the demigods and the only refuge of this universe. You alone are the knower and the knowable, and the supreme abode. O Lord of infinite forms, the entire universe is pervaded by you. Vayor yamognir varuna shashanka prajapatistvam prapati mahascha. Vayor yamognir varuna shashanka prajapatistvam prapita mahascha. Namo namastestu sahasrakritva punascha bhuyapi namo namaste. You are the Father, the grandfather of all beings. You are air, death, fire, the ocean, and the moon. Obeisances unto you thousands of times, again and yet again. Nama purastad ata prishtataste namostute sarvata eva sarva ananta viryamita vikramastvam sarvam samapnoshi tatosi sarva. O embodiment of all existences, my obeisances unto you from the front, behind, in all directions. O Lord of unlimited potency and immeasurable prowess, you pervade all, therefore you are all. Saketi matva prasabam yaduktam, Hey Krishna, Hey Yadava, Hey Saketi, Agyata Mahimanam Tavedam, Ajanata Mahimanam Tavedam Maya Pramadat Pranayena Vapi Saketi Matva Prasabam Yad Uktam, Hey Krishna, Hey Yadava, Hey Saketi, Ajanata Mahimanam Tavedam Maya Pramadat Pranayema Vapi Yajchavaha Sartam Asakritosi Vihara Shayasana Bhojaneshu Ekota Vapi Achuta Tatsamaksham Tatshamaye Tvam Aham Aprameyam. Due to the familiarity of affection, I have rashly addressed you, Krishna, Yadava, O my friend, ignorant of this your greatness, O infallible Lord. Whatever disrespect I have shown you in jest, while relaxing, resting, sitting, or eating, either alone with you or in company, I beg you, the inconceivable, to please forgive me for that. So we see that Krishna has shown his Vishva-rupa, his universal form, to Arjuna. And now this is a display of opulence. So in the relationship which Arjuna normally has, it goes beyond this awe and reverence and majesty. That is Shadaishvar. That is from the knowledge of Krishna's opulences. Aishvarya Gyan. Aishvarya Gyan is this knowing of Krishna's opulence, and that inhibits the natural relationship which Arjuna has with Krishna. Therefore, although he's friends and he's intimately related with Krishna, now that he's seeing Krishna's universal form, he is this display of majesty and opulence has interfered with Arjuna's natural relationship with the Lord. So he's begging forgiveness for addressing Krishna in familiarity, having sat down with him and having eaten with him, having addressed him as his friend. So this is the result. Something similar also happened when Mother Yashoda saw the universal form in Krishna's mouth. Then she's not thinking of Krishna any longer as her son, but as the worshipable Lord, and she's bowing down. So So actually, the position of Mother Yashoda, the position of Arjuna is more than this. And he's able to relate with Krishna in his natural form, two-handed form, Krishna, like that. It is a higher relationship. So he says here, Saketi matva prasabam yaduktam, Hey Krishna, Hey Yadava, Hey Saketi, Ajanata mahi manam tavedam, Maya pramadat pranayena vapi, Yajchavahasartam asakritosi, Viharashayasana bhojaneshu, Ekotavapi achuta tatsameksham, Tatshamaye tvam aham aprameyam. Due to the familiarity of action, I've rashly addressed you, Krishna, Yadava, or my friend, ignorant of your greatness. O infallible Lord, whatever disrespect I have shown you, in jest, while relaxing, resting, sitting, or eating, either alone with you or in company, I beg you, the inconceivable, to please forgive me for that. So this is the result of on reverence. Pitasi lokasya characharasya tvam asya pujasya gurur gariyan natvat samosti adyadika kutonyo lokatrayepi apratima prabhava. Pitasi lokasya characharasya tvamasya pujasya gurur gariyan natvat samosti adyadika kutonyo lokatrayepi apratima prabhava. You are the Father of all living beings, the worshipable and most glorious teacher. You have no equal within these three worlds. How can there be anyone greater than you, O Lord of unrivaled power? Tasmat pranamya pranidaya kayam prasadaye tvam aham ishamidyam piteva putrasya sakeva sakyu priya yarhasi devashodhum tasmat pranamya pranidaya kayam prasadaye tvam aham ishamidyam piteva putrasya sakeva sakyu priya yarhasi devashodhum. So I offer my prostrate obeisance unto you, my Lord and worshipable Master, praying for your mercy. Please excuse me as a father, friend, or lover overlooks the mistakes of his son, companion, or beloved. Adrishta purvam rishitosmi drishtva mayena cha pravyatitam manome tad eva me darshaya deva-rupam prasida devesha jaganivasa. O Lord, my heart is joyful to see your hitherto unseen universal form. Yet I am afraid. O God of gods, shelter of the universe, be gracious upon me and appear in the form I saw before. So here Arjuna is fearless. He's such a great warrior. He can face anyone in battle, but he says, O Lord, my heart is joyful to see your hitherto unseen universal form, yet I am afraid. O God of gods, shelter of the universe, be gracious upon me and appear in the form I saw before. So he prefers to see Krishna in that form, and seeing the universal form, he's forgotten about his affectionate relationship with Krishna. And now he wishes that Krishna will take away the universal form and he can go back to the relationship he always has with Krishna. Kiritinam Gadinam Chakrahastam Ichami Tvam Drashtum Aham Tataiva Tenaiva Rupena Chaturbhujena Sahasrabaho Bhava Vishvamurte. I wish to see you again wearing a crown and holding a club and disc. O thousand-armed form, O universal form, please appear in that four-armed form. So now he wants to see Krishna as Vishnu. Sri Bhagavan Uvacha Maya Prasanena Tavarjunedam Rupam Param Darshitam Atma Yogat Tejomayam Vishvam Anantamadyam Yanme Tvad Anyena Na Dristapurvam. The Supreme Lord said, O Arjuna, to grant you my special favor, I have today revealed this effulgent, universal, infinite, and primeval form by my divine potency. This supreme universal form has never been seen by anyone before. And in that form, Arjuna could see all the soldiers rushing into the mouth of the universal form and being chewed and facing death in that revealed. And then Krishna says, so if you think that by not fighting anyone will leave this battle, you are mistaken. No one is going home. And I remember Prabhupada when he spoke about that, where Krishna said, even if you don't fight, no one's going home. Then Prabhupada said, Arjuna thought, my Lord is very determined. So, na deva yagyad yayanar na danar na cha kriyabir na tapo birugrai evam rupa shakya aham niloke drashtum tvad anyena kurur pravira. O Arjuna, most valiant of the Kauravas, no one in this human plane can see this form of mine that you have seen, neither by study of the Vedas, nor Vedic sacrifices, nor charity, nor rituals, nor severe austerity. Mate vyata nacha vimuda bhavo Vishva-rupam goram idrin mamedam Vyapeta bi prita mana punastvam tad eva me rupam idam prapashya. Be not bewildered by seeing this terrible aspect of mine. Do not fear. Now with a peaceful heart, behold my four-armed form once again. Sanjaya uvacha iti arjunam vasudevas tatoktva Svakam rupam yamasabuya Sanjaya uvacha iti arjunam vasudevas tatokva Svakam rupam darshayamasabuya Ashvasaya masa chabitamenam Bhutva puna somya vapur mahatma Sanjaya uvacha ityarjunam vasudevas tatokva Svakam rupam darshayamasa bhuya Svakam rupam darshaya masabuya. Okay, Sanjaya uvachi iti arjunam vasudevas tatokva Svakam rupam darshayamasa bhuya. Sanjaya uvachi iti arjunam vasudevas tatokva Svakam rupam darshayamasa bhuya. Ashvasa yamasa chabitamenam Budva puna somya vapur mahatma. Sanjaya said, speaking thus to Arjuna, Krishna again revealed his own form, and once again he revealed his charming personality, the most merciful Sri Krishna, of human feature adorned with yellow cloth, Kaustubha jewel, and Vajjayanti garland, thus reassuring the fearful Arjuna. Arjuna vacha drishvedam manusham rupam tava somyam janardana idanim asmi samvrita sacheta prakritim gata. Arjuna vacha drishvedam manusham rupam tava somyam janardana idanim asmi samvrita sacheta prakritim gata. Arjuna vacha drishvedam manusham rupam tava somyam janardana idanim asmi samvrita sacheta prakritim gata. Arjuna said, O Janardana, seeing your beautiful form of human feature, I am calm and composed once again. Sri Bhagavan Uvacha Sudur-darsham idam rupam drishtvan asi yanmama deva api asharupasya nityam darshana-kankshina. The Supreme Lord said, O Arjuna, it is very rare that anyone sees this my form which you now behold. Even the gods constantly aspire for a glimpse of this human-like divine form. Naham vedar na tapasa na danena na chejaya shakya evam vido drashtum drishtavan asi yanmama. Neither by study of the Vedas nor by austerity, charity, and sacrifice can anyone see my eternal human-like form of the sweet Absolute as you see me. Bhaktya tvananyaya shakya aham evam vidorjuna gyatum drashtum cha tatvena praveshtum cha parantapa. O Arjuna, conqueror of the enemy. O Arjuna, conqueror of the enemy. Let's see. Which, let me see. Sri Bhagavan Uvacha Sudur-darsham idam rupam drishtavan asi yanmama devapi asharupasya nityam darshana-kankshina. The Supreme Lord said, O Arjuna, it is very rare that anyone sees this form which you now behold. Even the gods constantly aspire for a glimpse of this human-like divine form. Naham vedar na tapasa na danena na chejaya shakya evam vido drashtum drishtavan asi yanmama. Neither by study of the Vedas nor by austerity, charity, and sacrifice can anyone see my eternal human-like form of the sweet Absolute as you see me. Bhaktya tvananyaya shakya aham evam vidorjuna gyatam drashtum shatatvena praveshtum cha parantapa. O Arjuna, conqueror of the enemy, only by pure devotion is it possible to know me, see me, and enter my divine pastimes. Mat karma krin, mat paramo, mat bhakta, sangavarjita, nirvaira sarvabhuteshu, yasamam eti pandava. O Arjuna, my devotee who gives up all attachments and whose heart is totally free from enmity to all beings, who serves me wholeheartedly, knowing me as the Supreme, reaches me. O Arjuna, my devotee who gives up all attachments and whose heart is totally free from enmity to all beings, who serves me wholeheartedly, knowing me as the Supreme, reaches me. Iti Sri Mahabharate Shata Sahasriyam Samhitayam Vayasakyam Bhishma Parvani Srimad Bhagavad Gita Su Panishatsu Brahma Vidyayam Yoga Shastre Shri Krishna Arjuna Samvade Vishva-rupa-darshana-yoga Namaikadashodhyaya. End of chapter 11. The vision of the universal form from the conversation of Sri Krishna and Arjuna in Srimad Bhagavad Gita Upanishad, the yoga scripture of transcendental knowledge, and Bhishma Parva of Sri Mahabharata, the holy scripture revealed by Srila Vyasadeva in 100,000 verses. So that's the conclusion of chapter 11. Last night I didn't come down here, but I'd missed so many days of Bhagavad Gita. I read online in my room the first 35 verses. So that's on Facebook, and then today we finished the last 20 verses of chapter 11. This chapter of 11, the Vishva-rupa-darshana-yoga, the universal form. But Arjuna was fearful seeing the universal form. He asked to see that form, and that's showing Krishna's demonstration that Krishna is the source of everything. He's the divine Lord. So it shows as Krishna's majesty, but that is Aishvarya Gyan, that leads to knowledge of Krishna's opulences and awe and respect and majesty. But Arjuna's relationship with Krishna is Sakya-ras, is more than that, and is friendship, friend of Krishna. So now we'll sing Hari Haraya. Hari Haraya Nama Krishna Jadavaya Nama. Yaraya Nama Krishna Jadavaya Nama. Jadavaya Madhavaya Keshavaya Nama. Vaya Madhavaya Keshavaya. Gopal Govinda Ram Shri Madhusudan. Gopal Govinda Ram Shri Madhusudan. Giridhari Gopinatha Madana Mohan. Giridhari Gopinatha Madana Mohan. Sri Chaitanya Nityananda Sri Advaita Chandra. Sri Chaitanya Nityananda Sri Advaita Chandra. Dharadhara Shiva Sadi Gora Bhakta Vrinda. Dharadhara Shiva Sadi Gora Bhakta Vrinda. Jai Rupa Sanatana Bhakta Raghuna. Jai Rupa Sanatana Bhakta Raghuna. Shri Jiva Gopala Bhatta Dasha Raghuna. Shri Jiva Gopala Bhatta Dasha Raghuna. Echai Gosai Kori Charana Bandhan. Echai Gosai Kori Charana Bandhan. Jao hoite vignana shabishta puram. Jao hoite vignana shabishta puram. Echai Gosai Jar Mui Taradas. Jai Gosai Jar Mui Taradas. Tasabar Pada Renu Mora Panchagras. Tasabar Pada Renu Mora Panchagras. Kadir Charana Sevi Bhakta Sanibas. Kadir Charana Sevi Bhakta Sanibas. Janame Janame More Abhilas. janame more abilas. H.I. Gosar Jabe Braje Koilabas. H.I. Gosar Jabe Braje Koilabas. Radha Krishna Nitya Leela Korila Prakash. Radha Krishna Nitya Leela Korila Prakash. Anande Bolo Hari Bhaja Vrindavan. Anande Bolo Hari Bhaja Vrindavan. Shri Guru Vaishnava Pade Majai Aman. Shri Guru Vaishnava Pade Majai Aman. Shri Guru Vaishnava Pad Padma Koriyash. Shri Guru Vaishnava Padma Koriyash. Harinam Sankirtana Kohe Naratamodas. Harinam Sankirtana Kohe Naratamodas. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Rama Hare Rama. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Nitai Gora Haribo, 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 Nitai Gora Haribo, 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 Nitai Gora Haribo, 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 Nitai Gora Haribo, 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 Haribo. Jai Saparikara Shishi Guru Guranga Gandharvika Giridhari Jo Ki Jai. Jai Om Vishnupad Srila Bhakti Nirmalacharya Maharaj Ki Jai. Jai Om Vishnupad Paramahansa Paravajakacharya Statara Sadashi Srimad Srila Bhakti Sundar Govinda Dev Goswami Maharaj Ki Jai. Jai Om Vishnupad Paramahansa Paravajakacharya Astatara Sadashi Srimad Srila Bhakti Rakakshira Dev Goswami Maharaj Ki Jai. Jai Bhagavan Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Thakur Ki Jai. Jai Om Vishnupad Srila Gaur Kishore Das Babaji Maharaj Ki Jai. Jai Om Vishnupad Srila Satchidananda Bhakti Vinod Thakur Ki Jai. Jai Om Vishnupad Vaishnava Sarvabhauma Srila Jagannath Das Babaji Maharaj Ki Jai. Rupanuga Guru Varga Ki Jai. Namacharya Srila Haridas Thakur Ki Jai. Shri Rupa Sanatana Bhatta Ragana, Shri Jiva Gopal Bhatta Das Ragana, Shad Goswami Prabhu Ki Jai, Premsigo Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Prabhu Nityananda, Shri Advaita Gadadhar, Shri Vasudeva, Shri Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Ki Jai. Vishvavarenya Srila Bhaktivedanta Swami Maharaj Prabhupada ki jai. Srila Sri Chaitanya Saraswat Madhacharya Vrinda ki jai. Ananta Koti Vaishnava Vrinda ki jai. Sri Navadip Dham ki jai. Sri Ram Mayapur ki jai. Saparshada Sri Nityananda Prabhu ki jai. Saparshada Shriman Mahaprabhu ki jai. Sri Koladvip ki jai. Sri Chaitanya Saraswat Mat ki jai. Sokel Sri Chaitanya Saraswat Sevashram ki jai. Ganga Devi ki jai. Tulasi Maharani ki jai. Bhakti Devi ki jai. Shri Vrindavan Dham ki jai. Shri Shri Radha Krishna Go Gopika Vardhan Sham Kana Radha Kunda Kalindi Yamuna Ju ki jai. Samaveda Bhakta Vrinda ki jai. Shri Harinam Sankirtan ki jai. All the assembled devotees ki jai. Gaur Premanande Hari Hari Bol.